Hello there, world of tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, we are going to be playing in the Centurion 1, the Tier 8 British Tech Tree Medium. A vehicle that I probably never would make a video on after my first review, because there's nothing all too exciting about this tank, or at least that's what you might think. However, in the latest update of the game, the Centurion 1 just became one of the best Tier 8s in the battlefield, for one simple reason. It got a new gun. And this new gun, it has Hesh, 187 millimeters of pen with 250 damage per shot. Now, big deal. You know, there's vehicles like the Chimera with 440 alpha. Why would I care about this? Well, you'd care because it features a 4.98 second reload with 250 damage per shot. If you are to math that out correctly, that's around 3,000 damage per minute, a little over. And if you were to run gun hammer, it's around 3250 DPM, but I wouldn't do that because you're going to be nerfing your high explosive penetration, which is the whole point of this vehicle. The Centurion now has the ability to out DPM literally anything it gets the sides of, or even the frontal weak spots of, which is pretty dang crazy. And you'll notice it's not actually that slow of a tank. While it doesn't feature a crazy good top speed, it's just like the Pattons, where it actually has a very solid power to weight, which allows it to keep up even with vehicles like mediums that we can see and other lights. So there's an AMX. That's a pretty lame roll, but I've also realized that the guy's running Spall liner, so makes sense. Not too bad though. If he's running Spall, we can still fire our high explosive rounds because they will still deal more than our standard, if I'm not mistaken. So not too bad. We've already taken a decent chunk off of his tank. We got the KV-13 in the back, who maybe we can get a shell into, although that KV's just running. Alright, very interesting to see that. We got the AMX all the way in the back, and he's getting absolutely badonkered. We also got the SU. Oh yeah, look at that. 277 slap into that SU, and you're dead. Alright, not too bad so far. Got that SU-152 still in the back over there, but I'm not too worried about that. We're going to move our way on up over here. There's what I was worried about. The Borsig, who was able to get a pretty big slap off of us. I'm not going to lie. That was an absolutely monstrous roll. But we were able to hit that player back quite hard. I am going to back up, though, because that Borsig is going to shoot my teammate. We did track him, and unfortunately, that track didn't really do all too much, but not too bad. Let's see. I really want to get that Borsig, but when my teammate dies right in front of me like that, well, it's not going to help all too much. Let's get another shell into his vehicle. Unfortunately, as I said before, the Centurion really doesn't feature all that good armor, especially for a medium. It's big ol' boxy, so you do got to be careful about overexposing your hull, but not the end of the world. We're doing fine. SU-152 missed us. We still have 300 health anyway, so we can still chunk a shell from a Tiger or anything like that. We got the T-34-1 all the way in the back. Fire! Oh yeah, 260 damage roll into his tank. Let's see, we got the KV-13 all the way back here. Boom, 219 roll. You're starting to see where this Hesh is pretty dang devastating. Now that's a bit interesting. 0 damage there, but that's fine, because we'll reload. There you go. Even though that didn't pen, we still took 120 off. And the other great thing about the Centurion is, if you need to, you just load your standard, which has very, very good penetration, as you'll notice. So you have great pen on your standard. You've got really, really nasty Hesh, which, again, another 267 roll on that player there. I should point out to you that at this point, we have already been able to deal around 2,700 damage this game, which is a lot, especially for a tier 8 battle. If this was, you know, a pretty solid premium tank, you'd expect that, but a Centurion, you can see that standard pen is absolutely fantastic, easily buttering through that Tiger 2's frontal armor there. We're going to reload again and cut through that Tiger's lower plate once again, and with that, we're going to be able to get another pen very easily into the Tiger. We did 3,500 damage this game. I mean, 3,500 damage in a game that we literally played like a buffoon in. It's just such a good tank now. The Centurion is absolutely goated. It already features great DPM. It already features the standard pen you need. And now that you actually have that DPM, plus it's got that insanely good .299 dispersion, I mean, yeah, we did crazy good. 3,500 damage, as I said. First battle, no problems whatsoever. Let's do one more game, see if the Centurion can keep on putting out these results. Now, if you do fight tier 9s, obviously it's going to be a lot harder to do well. I can definitely say that from experience as well. Because Tier 9s have a lot more armor. That's the major problem. And they also have more alpha. Even though you have 250 damage a shot, it's still the fact that vehicles like the M46 Patton have 3000 DPM and 350 alpha. So, yeah, you got to be worried about that, but it's still pretty dang good DPM for a Tier 8 medium. Here we are, battle number 2. Up against us, we have a Conqueror, Skoda T50. That's about it for Tier 9s. Now, the Skoda is going to be a deadly tank, because it's an autoloader, and that means anytime I try to poke it, it could just out-reload me. But, at the same time, we got some Tier 8s, like the FE301 and the G-SOAR, which we can very, very easily take advantage of with the Hesh this vehicle features. So, I guess we'll find out. I don't have a lot of support. I have a T69 who appears to be a little lost, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, he appears to be very lost. Is he going to go up that hill? Please don't. Please. Please. Well, I'm not really sure what that guy's doing, but it's not helping me. So, as of right now, I am fully alone. And that's going to suck, because I'm going to be fully alone, most likely, up against at least 2 mediums. So, I guess we'll find out. Hello? Anybody here? Oh, we do have a tank spotted. There's the Skoda. Unfortunately, that shell did not do anything. In this situation, I can already tell you that disaster is about to happen. I'm leaving. This is a waste of my time. I'm not going to help my team out when they don't want to help me. So, you guys have fun with this. Probably going to lose. I'm going to leave, though. Again, there's nothing I can do. We spotted an FE301 off to the side. That 53 TP is plopping off behind me, but we do have the mobility to actually get out of that situation, so we're fine so far. Just a bit of an awkward battle. Alright, let's head over here, see what we can do. Is that FE still here? Yes, it is. There you go. Nice shot into the FE once. And we do out DPM that FE, I'm pretty sure. At least with the Hesh we do, very, very easily. But we are down a heavy, which is not so good. And we're also being... I literally don't know what to do in a game like this. My team has... They've just screwed everybody. They have given us no options. That Tiger, I really don't know what to do. Like, sometimes I can use my skill to wiggle out of a situation, but in a game like this, where base A is completely boxed off, I'm really not sure what to do here, especially with my gun not really wanting to work against that Skoda. But we do get one nice pen in, I'll take it, and that Skoda is in a pretty bad situation at this point. There you go, another nice pen. See if we can get any more shots into that Skoda. But honestly, it shouldn't even matter too much. He's pretty low at this point. Skoda is actually almost a one-shot. See if we can get behind this 53. That's really the main goal as of now, so we'll see. Speed, 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 speed. Oh, hello, 53. There's one shell into his tank, and this is where the DPM on this vehicle is going to be quite insane. Now, it's not going to matter. I mean, my team is literally awful, but I'm going to try and farm as much as possible on this guy. There you go. I mean, just look at the insane levels of DPM this vehicle carries. Oh, that was a bad shot for me. I will admit to that fully. We also got that Skoda shooting me, but with the Heshwi feature, we low roll it by a lot, and he doesn't die because of that. Okay, thank you, Wargaming. I appreciate it. I seriously, I am a little speechless from this team. Alright, well, he missed me, which means we can drive off to his side and finish him off with a standard shell. Not too bad. We also got the FE on our side over here, who... bonk. There you go. Nice shot once into his tank. And we'll see if we can get any more shells in. Let's go for another Hesh. There you go. Nice shot. And at this point, we should be able to finish him off. A bonk. There you go. Alright, not too bad. Let's see if we can finish off this Skoda. Hello? You still over here? Nope. Oh, there's the Skoda. Come on, poke it. You know you want to. Again, this was probably one of the worst teams I've seen in a very, very long time. The sad part is we actually could have won this if base cap wasn't a problem, but when your T69 decides not to go to medium side and just leaves you alone, yeah, I mean, literally, if I'd helped from that T69, it would have been a win, guaranteed. But, oh well, we still did 3,046 damage, and we assisted 800. So it's 3,800 combined, probably top on the team, as expected. I think the Centurion is crazy good. The fact that the vehicle now has this Hesh allows the tank to absolutely farm in any situation where you're A, up against opponents like that 53 TP that don't know what they're doing. Let's be real, in Tier 8, not only are you going to be fighting Tier 7s half the time, but anytime you go up against a non-skilled player, which Tier 8 is full of, this gun is going to be insane. But when you add that onto the fact that, as I showcased, the gun still has plenty of pen and DPM with the standard ammo, plus the vehicle's got decent haul down capabilities, overall, I just think the Centurion is amazing. It really is. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and if you'd like to see more like it, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.